keep an eye on these lights because they have a mind of their own and they're doing it already. No. Hi and welcome to my channel, and as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, I thought that I would just do my top 5 favourite phone games, apps, no, they will stay with games, that I've been playing during isolation. I have played some of them, I think like 2 just before isolation, but majority of these I've actually found whilst being in isolation and just, yeah, finding some new games to play. Maybe you might like some of these. They're not going to be for everyone, but I enjoy them and maybe you might too. So if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my channel down below if you want to see more videos coming soon. I'm also going to be popping up me playing the game here just so that you can also have an insight of what the game looks like visually, and yeah, I just thought it would be a lot easier rather than just talking about it. So we're going to start with number 1. Number 1 I've got down is Ludo King. Now if you're not sure what Ludo is, it actually is a board game that you can play as well, but they've got one on your phone. In isolation, obviously we're not really allowed to go and see our friends or family, so you can also play this game with your friends and family without actually having to go and see your friends and family. Yeah, it's really fun and it's really chilled. You can play with 4 people as well, so obviously you don't just have to play with 2, you can actually play with 4, and you can also talk to people kind of slightly whilst playing the game. You can send like little emojis, or you can send them a little note or something. And also you don't actually have to just play the Ludo, they do also have snakes and ladders on there as well, so if you don't want to just play the Ludo consistently or all the time, then they've got snakes and ladders, which is actually quite fun to play as well, so you could always change to that. I just think it's just a fun game to play. It's always, especially when everyone gets so close to winning, you just want to win so much, so and you can also get daily rewards every time you go onto the app as well. Okay, my second favourite game on my phone to play, Hidden Hotel. Hidden Hotel, if you're into maybe designing or interior design or anything like that, you might enjoy this one. Also if you are into mystery and discovery or like detective side of things, then the two together, you're gonna like this one. With Hidden Hotel, the object is that you find objects in different parts of this hotel. It's been an abandoned hotel and you're like a detective, so you're looking for clues as well. It's actually got a storyline to the game. In each different room you have to unlock it by doing different stages as well. So this is my hotel so far. I have been playing this one for a while, and then once you have found a certain amount of items in different rooms, you gain stars. So every time you go into that room you have a star that you have to fill up, and then you can actually start designing the hotel yourself by having stars. Yeah, if that makes sense. So the more stars you get, the more you get to actually design the hotel and unlock different rooms to that hotel. And you can also get daily rewards on this one as well. The only thing with this one is that if you don't unlock unlimited life, the games to actually enter do get more expensive, and in terms of like, not actual real money, but like expensive to actually get into the game. So for example, one to play the game might be like 20 electric bolts, but you might only have 25, so then you won't be able to play another game after that. I've just unlocked unlimited electric bolts, so you can play it for as long as you want until the game tells you to, so that's when it can become more enjoyable, because otherwise you've got to wait around for the electric to like resume itself. But once it's there, it's really fun. My third favourite phone game to play at the moment is one that I've just recently found. It's called Stop. So with Stop, you can actually play it with your friends or you can play it with random people. But if you are playing it with your friends, it's really fun as well, and it can be quite competitive. So the idea is that each person in time or in turn will have to spin the wheel and they get a letter. The categories will then come up on the phone, and you've got to have an answer for each of them categories with that one letter, and you have to take it in turns to do it. So say if I'll do it first, I'll send it to Jordan or someone else, and then it will be their turn. However, once you finish, you then press the stop button, and that's your time you completed it in. Now the other person who's competing against you doesn't know when you've stopped the timer, so obviously they're playing, they've got to play really fast, and then suddenly it might stop you halfway, and it can actually make you jump. It makes me jump all the time. But yeah, it's really fun. And also once you've actually both completed it, at the end it will show you if you've got them wrong or right, and if you watch a little 20-second video and you don't know any of the answers, it will show you them, so it's actually quite like knowledgeable as well. I've actually found out some random things. I think it's a quite fun game to play, so that's my third one. My fourth on the list is oh yeah, is Design Home. So with Design Home, me and Jordan actually have just recently downloaded it as well. Again, if you're into interior design or designing your own home or anything like that, then you'll really like this one. So the idea is that you get a certain amount of keys and a certain amount of electric and money as well. So the electric and money are kind of, oh no, not electric, sorry, diamonds and money. And these are what you can actually buy property items with, so different furniture and different things for the actual home itself. Keys, you actually have to use them to unlock the property, so you have to go through a certain amount of properties and you as an interior designer have to actually match what that person wants their place to look like. So it'll give you different places. You might have a beach home, a child's home, a retired family's home, it could be anything. They'll have a brief description of what that person really wants to get from this room, and you have to design it, and then over time it will actually rate your design out of 5. So the idea is obviously to get 5 out of 5. I haven't got that yet, but you know, takes time. And then you actually can start doing your own home. So once you have, I think it was like 4 or 5 different places that you have to design. After you've done that, you can unlock your own home, and then this is when you can actually design your own rooms, from like bedroom, kitchen. And you can also get keys, because this is what I found difficult. Once I was playing it, I was like, oh, I've run out of keys, I can't play anymore, and there wasn't anywhere to get like keys unless you buy them with real money. To get keys, you can rate other people's properties, so other people who have also designed similar like areas or properties like you have. The more you get right, the quicker you are to get a key. I think you can get 3 keys in like 6 rounds or something. Obviously you can get inspiration from them as well, and it's just fun to see what other people have come up with in terms of their ideas. Just a really relaxing game, so yeah, it's quite fun and quite interesting. So yeah, that one. Okay, the last game. Sorry I keep looking up there, by the way. My mirror is actually showing me my phone to make sure that I'm not like all the way out here. 5th and final game that I play on my phone, oh yeah, is Wordington. Now Wordington I've actually played in another video recently, but Wordington is again very similar to Design Your Own Home, but it's very like animated, so it doesn't look really realistic, and also they don't give you like that many options, whereas Design Your Home has like hundreds of different options to choose like one piece of furniture. Wordington is more just like you get 3 options and you choose one of them. However, I like it more for the actual wording puzzling thing side of it. Wordington, you can only unlock different parts of the storyline and your home if you complete a certain amount of word puzzle games. The word puzzle games are kind of like a mix between word search and Scrabble, because you get a selection of words and then it will give you the actual spaces like it's showing here, and you've just got to fill them in basically. So sometimes it does take me a while because the words I've never even heard of before, or it can just look really confusing, so I'm looking at the words and I'm like, what is that word? And then sometimes they'll change the levels up, so sometimes it will be like 5 words, or it will be like literally you've got to find 3 words. But it's really, really fun, and yeah, you get to just make your brain work a little bit while if you don't know what to do. And yeah, it can just be really interesting to find out some new words and enjoy the game. But that is everything on my top 5 favourite phone games. I mean, I don't really know how to explain that in a sentence, but I think that makes sense. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if there are other games that you think I might find interesting based on the ones I've told you, and I will download them and see if I like them. Or maybe if you have played some of these games, let me know in the comments below. Maybe we can have a little game of stop and we'll see who wins. Yeah, that is everything. I hope you're staying safe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!